turning the chat on and off again. So it doesn't glitch. I just want to take a moment to make sure everybody gets in. And it is raining outside. Okay, I'm making sure that I'm going to share this live stream. There we go. Hello to those of you who are coming in. Let me make sure this glitch does not work. Oops. Make sure my phone does not glitch. Okay. No, I don't want money. I'm trying to entertain some people. It's definitely raining outside. No, I don't have a boyfriend. Let me just get prepared to do my reading. I live in Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm just gonna try to start from the beginning and then, hang on a second. Wait a minute. I don't even know why my phone is definitely... What the hell? What the hell? Hang on then. No. Whoever you might be, I know for one fact that you're just a fucking bullshit person who supports MAGA. Like, Lo, I know you're just some bullshit person who supports a convicted felon over our future Madam President who worked her ass off to get where she is today. And hi Ivan. Okay, so I'm gonna try to, start from the beginning and do my first reading on my first poem. And as you guys may know, I do spoken word poetry live streams every Friday, just until I can do live streams on my poetry account on TikTok. Okay, so I'm gonna start with This Is the True Story. Let me see. Okay. Hang on. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the first poem that I wrote. It's called This Is the True Story. And it's about showing yourself and not pretending to be somebody else. Okay. So, enlighten me. How did paranoia and shame tear me away? I stand as honest as I want to be, knowing sometimes the truth hurts. And here I am questioning myself. Will my family look at me different? Or look at me the same? I never understand why I sense trust issues not to even mention. I'm sorry I went and spilled it out loud. I'm sorry I couldn't be something good and a miracle for you. I know you want your space, and you got nothing to say to me. I know I should respect your wishes and understand I am not trustworthy. The message I left out there was meant to show not everybody on the outside are thieves who you cannot trust. It wasn't meant to be a show stealer. It was meant to be a show saver. And that was my dad pulling up. Sorry. Back to my poem. Some villains can be villains, but there are those who are not a hero, but with good intentions. I am not a hero. And I am not a perfect person. I know I broke your heart. But from the start, I put my life on the line to be a savior for you. I know the saying, respect your wishes, meaning it was wrong to prove I can be noble and trustworthy too. Remember the first time you stayed with me? Come over to the place where you shared good and bad memories with me? You told me before, follow your own arrow, it's something to do. Be yourself. Don't waste your time pretending to be somebody else. Guess that was a lesson I had to learn. I went out of my way to show you the truth. I'm more honest as I wish I want to be for you. It's the kind of destiny you cannot escape. Every single night you think of me, you sit in your room, put your face under the covers and cry. I only wanted to show you some people on the outside can be trustworthy too. I didn't want to be a heartbreaker. I'm sorry I let you down. Voices in my head scream out loud. They only see the dark side of you. They'll never see the good side of you. They will only fear you. Why can't these voices ever stop? Why do they keep saying these things to me behind closed doors? That I see things and do things, and no matter how hard I fight, it's never gonna stop. Guess sometimes the truth hurts. Guess it's betrayal in your eyes. Guess I'm not welcome in your life anymore. It's alright. I'll grow up. Go ahead and write my own story. This is the true story untold that proves some people have bad intentions and some are actually good on the inside. The kind that you can never understand since I'm untrustworthy. Teaches you some villains are pure evil, but some villains are actually good, just broken inside. This is the true story untold that proves some people have bad intentions and some are actually good on the inside. The kind that you can never understand since I'm untrustworthy. Teaches you some villains are pure evil, but some villains are actually good, just broken inside. And I have a good side. Only rash because I fucking care. I'll still carry feminine range to show that I swear to hell I exist. It's alright. I'll just enjoy the sun and open up the doors. Never again will I be somebody for people to hold a grudge against all the time. So that was my first poem. If you have any questions about it, feel free to type it in the chat as I get prepared for my next poem, because I know I'm definitely going to start from the beginning after that last stream did not go so well. Just take a moment of silence here for my phone, who is always acting up. I also want to ask, how's everybody doing after the election results? Any fellow Kamala Harris supporters here who are disappointed by the results? Because remember, if you support Trump, you can go ahead and unsubscribe from me, because I need fellow people who support Kamala Harris and who will stand with me through the next 4 years, knowing that we live in a world where rights are being taken away and we have to fight for it again. How many kids are getting stripped from their childhood, and we have to fight to make sure they have a great childhood again. How many people get deported, as it's definitely sickening to me how Trump decided to put down mass deportations, and how many women have lost their lives due to getting abortions. And those are the things that really sicken me. Like, that make me sick. Because even LGBTQ plus rights have been taken away as well. And I am a Kamala Harris supporter myself, and I live in a world where we have to fight for our rights again. And there's so many reasons why I lost I lost all faith in the US. And this country has basically lost all my respect. Because one, ever since Trump's rise to presidency, stupid abortion bans, equal marriages bans, mass deportations, banning schools, stripping kids of their childhood, bringing dangers onto Palestinian families, all that has been made, and that is what really bothers me. Living in a world where we have to stand for what's right, because there's going to be some people out there that will support a convicted felon over our future Madam President. There's going to be people like that will come at you with their prejudiced views and tear you down for the person that you are. You just have to, hold your ground, fire back if you need to, in a really good way, but still, enraging. You can express your disappointment about the election results, and I am a Kamala Harris supporter myself, and I myself am an advocate for autism rights, LGBTQ plus rights, even human rights, regardless of race, what country you're from, what identity you are, what orientation you are. I love and support people no matter what they are. And I myself am autistic and non-binary as well, and I feel terribly sorry for those who have lost their rights because they elected a convicted felon over our future Madam President, who has worked her ass off to get what she has today. Talk. Let's go on to my next poem, which most of you have voted, which is A Woman's Choice. And it basically just talks about women's rights, and it'll basically be inspiring to those of you who are pro-choice like me. Sit back and listen. Do you hear that? I'm back, at the sound of a woman crying for her rights. Do you hear that? It's where I'm at. The sound of a children's cries to be eager to learn. The sound of a trans being denied. The sound of non-binary screaming, "Help me!" A commander-in-chief is the face of the ones who wanted to be the one to get hurt. The hopes of those getting what they wished for. We are fighting for what's rightfully ours, while those who side with the enemy want to silence us. We fight in the name of the silenced. We fight in the name of the lost. We fight in the name of love. We dare to stand our ground like we know our own mind. He will never find we are standing with the beast. He awoke the beast. Believe me. The beauty of a woman's body is not daring to be violated. The passion of a pleasurable touch should be asked for, not forced. If a man says, "I do whatever I want with your body," we say, "Your attitude, not my problem." A woman's body, a woman's choice. A woman's privacy, a woman's rules. Women are diamonds God forbid you will adore. Clothes are not a cause for the ones who trespass on our bodies. A woman's choice to be a mother or not to be a mother, let her decide. A woman's world no one can burn. I wrote this poem because I saw a video on TikTok of Nick Fuentes making misogynist comments and spitting out the your body, my choice bullshit, which is also what kind of disgusts me, because I too have experienced a lot of misogyny from my first boyfriend, who's currently deceased, and a lot of sexism from people online, and a lot of transphobia as well from random people online. I know some assumed I was a man, some assumed I was a woman, because a couple of years ago I came out as non-binary on YouTube and TikTok and Discord. And let me just say this real quick before I get on to my next poem. Any homophobia, transphobia, racism, misogyny, sexism, harassment, all that will be removed from this stream. You will be blocked if I see any of that. Because my channel and my in real life ASMR channel is a place where we are to spread love and be away from all this hate, not spread hate. And a long time ago, I myself had to learn to be the advocate for what is right in our community, not just this country, but for what is right everywhere on our planet. And if I definitely learn to be the advocate of what is right everywhere and what is right in our community, you definitely can be the advocate for what is right as well, because if you're a Kamala Harris supporter, you're definitely a real one. And hopefully when another election comes up, I'll try to get registered to vote and actually vote for Kamala Harris, even though I definitely support her, and I would never support a convicted felon over Kamala, because if I did, I wouldn't be here today. But I'm so glad I didn't vote for Trump, because for those of you who agree that Trump is an ass, he's definitely an ass. And I don't want to be around people who support him because number one, you got to be careful when you come around Trump supporters online because they will tell you nothing but lies. Okay? You gotta block them, report them, all that. And I don't care if I lose followers for saying that Trump is an ass, because I can tell you right now, Trump is an ass. Because sometimes you have to lose the wrong kind of people to get the right ones that will help you go up to success. And I took all of the terrible election results and decided to write my first poetry book on this. Because, trust me, my first poetry book is definitely meant to inspire people, as long as they are the right ones. So, moving on, I am going to be reading my next poem off the monologue, which is called A Devil's Wish. Because, for one, I voice the main character who is non-binary. Their name is Monarch. And as you can tell, for those who don't know, I'm non-binary myself, and I go by they, them. So, Monarch is non-binary, and they go by they, them. So, please do not misgender, okay? I don't want to see you... Oh. Gotta remember. Okay. So, please do not misgender them, okay? I don't want to see that. Moving on. There's an echo of screams and cries wandering around the room, responding to violence and murderous intent. One that responds to a burning house of cries and revolting pains, a hell that you have never heard or suffered like the rest of my victims. Do you hear that? Their screams are calling to you. They are calling to their ruler of this world, the child of God that existed among our world, the spouse carrying the child of the Son of God, who has them down under a hell, 6 feet under the roof of the burning base. You'll never know from over the years the hell I've seen. Doesn't it feel so good to be evil? You are very smart about that. But hell itself will come to you. It won't be a letdown too much. I only wanted to eat your heart. I am your karma. I am a world's destroyer. I am its savior. I am its conqueror. I am your king and queen. But most importantly, I am your fate. And it's time your suffering ends tonight. So, that is basically inspired off my monologue, A Devil's Wish. So, I wrote another poem about a prayer. It's basically a prayer itself. It's called A Princess's Prayer. It will actually be a monarch's prayer. But hey. I am thinking about reaching my hand out to the rainbow. Even a monster can be scared of the dark. I just have to make it see the light. I am thinking about bringing an army with me to set a tyrant prince's crown on fire. Because I want tomorrow to be the beginning of my villain era. Every year has been a nightmare for me. My God herself from my world vowed to punish the fool who hurt me as I pray for her. And she will smile when a beast flies by my side. I am thinking about saving myself in different ways. I actually... Hang on. Let me start from the beginning. Hang on, because I actually meant to change from she to they. Because as you can tell, God is a they, them. Okay? Alright. Let me just start from the beginning, okay? Trying again. I am thinking about reaching my hand out to the rainbow. Even a monster can be scared of the dark. I just have to make it see the light. I am thinking about bringing an army with me to set a tyrant princess crown on fire. Because I want tomorrow to be the beginning of my villain era. Every year has been a nightmare for me. My God themselves from my world will vow to punish the fool who hurt me as I pray for them. And they all smile when the beast flies by my side. I am thinking about saving myself in different ways. I didn't need to rely on a man to fight my battles and rescue me, because a prince would like to keep me helpless by his side. Not every prince turns out to be a handsome prince that rescues a damsel. There is a story where a prince sacrificed a princess to a beast they will seek to kill. For what is worst... Oopsie. Let me just correct that. For what is a twist that I never hear before? For what's worth, we don't need civilized conversations with people who's evil outright. For what it's worth, we don't need anybody to control our body. I must call to trusting hands of faith and empathy. One who can show me the light and smile down on me nonstop. A gentle pleasure and echoes of acceptance. At the end of the day, the beauty of my figure after the battle deserves to lay in a bed full of water and relax. A peaceful cave where there's time to breathe. I am thinking about calling the beast to stand next to me, where I release all the hurt they put me through, and never change who I am again. Never labeled as mentally ill, just seen as still a human. Where a slow and steady pace can clean me of their prejudiced views. Where God's love for what they created equal will be made to last. Time will tell when it goes fast as days go by. Well, I hear an echo whisper, I'm so happy you're here. We will not stand for bitter corruption any longer. We will not let no corruption take over. We, women, men, journalists, no matter what we are, will stand together. Live together. And fight together. And if we burn, the culprit will burn with us. So, imagine me praying one day my world will be a peaceful, celestial place again. Right now, I fight for peace. Right now, I fight for every inch of what is mine. Right now, I fight for the right to speak my mind. Right now, I fight to scream, I wasn't born to fall in line. I'm so glad I write this poem. Because my main royalty character, if you guys didn't know, their name is Edel Costar Luna. She is a future crowned ruler of the Tri-Star, which is in a planet called Neteri. Okay? Edel is a gender fluid, and they are fighting alongside their friends and fellow Netarian survivors to put an end to our main antagonist of Neteri, Prince Roland of Everdean's corruption and have Adel's parents, King Citrus and Queen Tritana, stripped of their royal titles and exiled to the village where they will not be in contact with her. They will just live 1,000 years of exile. Okay? My next poem is Netarian to God, where Adel is praying that somebody will give her strength to fight back against Roland's abuse and corruption, because Adel's been knocked down so many times. So, yeah. Oh, I don't even know why These pages keep flipping. Dear mighty God of your land, how do you feel about a Natarian's calls for strength? Heed my calls unto you, as there's terror in my heart for hell in my home. I am dying to meet you. Please, you're my only hope. What I feel, I can trust. Come, look at me, and tell me this. When will the reign of terrors end? It's where the darkness hides. It's where I'll be held up in caves. Please, is this how it will end? Or something to lead me to my fate? I don't want to die. I need strength tonight. Rid me of the thought of him, so I can be free to travel and go on adventures. I just want my home back. It's not that easy to just stay here. One night, I'd have nightmares dark magic could give me, and I'll wake up crying at night, only to train hard for battle. If I could, I'd sing myself back to sleep. But I beg you please, Natarian to God, how do I find strength so I can fight back for what is mine? Natarian to God, how do I overcome his wrath? Give me strength, mighty God. I know you can. I'm tired of being made as a puppet on a string, or being made to be afraid to stand up for myself. If I can fight like gender fluid, I know I can. If I can charm a man, woman, genderless, gender fluid, I can. If I can love trans, I can too. Accept the person I am today. I am Edo Kosra Luna now. They and them. Natarian to God, accept me as I am. If you don't know what planet Natari is, it is a planet that was created by my main multiverse character, Monarch the Hedgehog. And it's a celestial kind of Mobius, but way different than the actual Mobius, where it has 3 kingdoms and 9 villages. And of course, a Nova Caves, where our villain protagonist, the giant beast that resides there, as you'll definitely see soon the twist, the previous sacrifices are actually still alive. Because you are hardly wondering if they decided to pick the bear as they know even the bear is scared with them. And if you heard of choosing the bear or man stuff, you're basically a real one. Because I, as a Kamala Harris supporter myself, have seen people on TikTok talking about their stories and telling them all over the world, and expressing concern for the other survivors of being taken advantage of. And like, no one, and as I can say about this poem, no one, not even the government, not even Trump, should tell a woman what to do with her body. No one, no woman should be told what to do with her body. No girl should be told what to do with her body either. So parents, always remember to teach your kids consent. Okay? Because some will grow up to be victims of being taken advantage of, or some will actually grow up to actually take advantage of others because you didn't even teach them consent. So parents, you gotta remember to start teaching your kids consent. Okay? Alright. So, this last one for now then I'll have to go and finish my other poems before the next live stream on December 6th. This one is actually a rewrite of Fiji's original hit song, Get This Far. And I rewrote the song to express my disappointment about the 2024 election because I felt really disgusted how some people decided to support Trump and not Kamala. Because for those of you who still don't know, Trump is a homophobic, misogynist, racist, sexist, transphobic, narcissistic, lying traitor who just sat there and does nothing while we are out here suffering, while Kamala herself has worked really hard to become Madam President, who's worked really hard to help make abortion legal, lower prices, make every day feel like Pride Month, because she also supports LGBTQ plus community, and have everyday weddings, celebrations for every marriage, and showing the whole entire world that all marriages are created equal, same sex and opposite sex. And I felt really disgusted that Trump took that away too, because all marriages are created equal, okay? Like, it breaks my heart to see rights being taken away, woman, trans, non-binary, even those in the LGBTQ plus community. And many women have died from being denied health care. Many trans and non-binary have been discriminated against and lost their lives. Many kids have been stripped away of their childhood. And yet, those still pick him? Like, those who support him still pick him? Which is something that really disgusts me. So, and again, if you are a MAGA supporter, you can go ahead and get out, because I don't want to see your faces on here. No. I need Kamala Harris supporters that stand with me. Alrighty? So that's basically why I rewrote the song. So I'm gonna sing it out to you in acapella. As the video of it will come out today at 7 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. As for this channel, I usually do videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. The other channel I do Thursdays and Sundays. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and sing it out to you in acapella. Okay. I don't like what this world's become. Women dying from hateful health clinics. Intimidate people who are too blind to see they've been tricked. Little lies from a commander-in-chief, telling little lies that hellish people still believe. Since his win's actually a win, I hope those who love him get what they wish for. Tell me, how do you get this far to redeem yourself and stand right by my side? They never liked me anyway, because I will never still be her. I'm an enemy for eternity. I won't give up, never go back now. Never change who I am to satisfy a call, no. Hard truths and a lesson learned, you know. You say those people are gonna fly me with their lies. I should've listened to you from the very start, 'cause I know you're a man who still loves me. When I'm not a female, neither a man. Baby, I know you're the reason I'm still here today. You're the reason I don't ever wanna go back in time. 'Cause together we can break a cycle for future generations. Even if I don't deserve it, you're the only one I feel I can trust. You know I won't give up as I'm singing this song. Tell me, how do you get this far to redeem yourself and stand right by my side? They never liked me anyway, 'cause I will never still be her. I'm an enemy for eternity. All I can say is it's time to get strong. You tell them, say the name, get the name right, get your laws off their body. For sure I like the blood in my mouth too much. They bite me, push me around, they don't know I'll bite back. They won't care what I'm saying is far. Tell me, how do you get this far to redeem yourself and stand right by my side? They never liked me anyway, 'cause I will never still be hurt. I'm an enemy for eternity. Tell me, how do you get this far to redeem yourself and stand right by my side? They never liked me anyway, 'cause I will never still be her. I'm an enemy for eternity. Okay, so that was I Won't Give Up as a rewrite to Fiji's Get This Far. And I have some other poems that I'm gonna start working on. I have a new one coming up, which is called If We Go Down. Okay, I love you all, my amazing Kamala Harris supporters. Stay safe out there. Don't ever let anyone tell you any different. Block off the MAGA hate. Okay? Don't come around them either. Bye-bye. See y'all in the next live stream.